Rocky Jones, Space Ranger, Space Ranger, Space Ranger, starring Richard Crane. In Out of This World, Chapter 2. When we last saw Rocky Jones, he obtained an agreement from Suzerain Juliandra permitting the United Worlds to use the moon Herculon as a base against Regalio, an enemy planet in the adjoining sun system. Unknown to Rocky, men from Regalio had captured one of the space stations belonging to the United Worlds. After receiving a decoy message, Rocky blasts off for the captured space station, believing his mission is to meet Secretary Drake.
We'll soon be able to pick up the space station on visiograph.
I've picked up something on Radarvex, Professor Mayberry.
It's indicated at a very great distance. Could be a ship.
There are two I'd like to meet. The flying saucer that parachuted those aliens to Earth, and the spaceship they pirated.
I'll watch over the visiograph to pick up the ship, if that's what it is.
Fine.
Rem flight, come in. Rem, come in.
Rem flight in contact. Rem speaking.
Val calling from Space Station AW3, now in our possession. Rocky Jones approaching this station. You're instructed to intercept his spaceship and destroy.
Message clear. We'll proceed at once. Out.
There's our flying saucer.
Coming directly for us.
Better secure. I think we've got a fight on our hands.
We can't match the speed of that saucer. What are we going to do?
Outmaneuver it. Stand by missiles to return fire. Well, that was close.
The saucer is so fast we didn't get a chance to return fire.
I know. I think I've got a way to turn their speed to our advantage.
Rocky, are we going to run for it?
I want the saucer to think so. Professor, that flying saucer will really have to turn on the speed to get out of that attack run and catch up with us.
And when they do?
I'll hit the braking rockets and slow down the Silver Moon.
And they won't be able to stop in time.
And when they pass us, we'll give them everything the Silver Moon has. Here they come. Stand by, I'll fire the braking rockets. Fire missiles! Well, now we can get back on our schedule, Professor.
I wish we knew what the schedule of that Regalian saucer was.
Oh? You believe it was Regalian?
Yes, from what we've been able to learn about that planet, they use the saucer-type spacecraft and power them by magnetic field. As far as we know, they have no knowledge of atomic energy.
That magnetic energy they have seems to do the job.
A bit too well.
I'll see if I can contact Clark. Space Station AW3, this is the Silver Moon calling. Come in, Clark. Calling Space Station AW3. Come in, Clark. Spaceship Silver Moon to Space Station AW3. Come in.
Space Station AW3 to Spaceship Silver Moon.
Hello, Clark. This is Rocky.
Been expecting you, Rocky.
Is the landing berth clear?
All clear.
Is Secretary Drake there?
Not yet.
All right. Thanks, Clark. Out.
Professor, Clark sounds odd to you.
I'm not too familiar with his voice, Rocky.
Wait a second. I'll switch it off.
What is it, Rocky?
That spaceship in the other berth.
Clark said Secretary Drake hadn't arrived.
That's the YN-2, the spaceship that was stolen.
Are you sure, Rocky?
Yes, I recognize the markings. This may explain what's wrong with Clark.
Rocky.
Oh, excuse me, Professor. I was thinking of a plan. Stands to reason the space station is in the hands of the Regalians, who pirated that spaceship.
That's quite probable.
Now, our objective is to get to the planet Regalio. This may be a chance to be taken there.
Your logic is a bit vague, Rocky.
You seem to forget, Professor, that in less than 30 days, Regalio will direct against Earth a magnetic force powerful enough to pull our planet out of its orbit and into oblivion. We have to defeat that to survive. Now, how can we do it?
We've got to find out how the magnetic force operates.
And the only place to do that is on the planet Regalio. Now, if I allow them to capture me, the logical thing for them to do is to take me to their planet.
I think it'll work. We'll go in and let ourselves be taken.
No, I want to leave you out of it, Professor.
You can't get rid of me that easily, Rocky.
We may never get off Regalio.
You thought of a way to get us on? I'm sure you'll find a way to get us off.
Well, we can wish ourselves good luck, Professor.
Remember, make no warning sign.
Hello, Clark. Nice to see you again. You remember Professor Mayberry? Clark, something wrong?
Now, get his weapon. Stay away from him. He'll come out of it.
Are you from Regalio?
We didn't expect you to know that, Earthman.
We also know that you're going to try to draw Earth out of its orbit.
Yes. It pleases the great Nizam of Regalio to watch your planet vanish into space.
Your Nizam must be a man.
You'll soon have a chance to judge that for yourself. You're going to be taken to Regalio.
Rocky, there was no way to warn you.
It's all right, Clark.
We permitted him to live because we have use for him.
Our Nizam wants the people on Earth to be told that their planet will be destroyed.
It will please him to know that the Earth people are aware of the coming disaster and are helpless to do anything about it.
He will return to planet Earth to tell them what's going to happen. I'm staying here in the space station.
It will be destroyed as we leave because we have no use for it now.
Clark, there are 2 spaceships here. Take one and return to Earth.
We'll use the one this Earthman brought. Go to the other one. Now, give us time to reach the spaceship. Set the bomb to destroy the stabilizer. Go on. Move up.
Have you heard from the professor and Rocky?
No, I tried to contact the space station, but the signal wasn't picked up.
Do you think anything could have happened to Rocky?
Oh, I'm sure they're just busy with their meeting.
Greetings, Secretary Drake.
Greetings, Rykon.
Secretary Drake, he'll have word from Rocky.
Greetings, Secretary Drake.
Greetings, Juliandra.
We've been anxious to hear from you and Rocky Jones.
I've just received bad news. Rocky Jones and Professor Mayberry have been captured by the Regalians.
There may be some mistake, Mr. Secretary.
There isn't, Vina. Space Ranger Clark was on the space station where it happened.
Have you decided how you'll try to release Rocky?
It's a difficult decision to arrive at, Juliandra. But there's something which is even more important. The planet Earth is in grave danger.
Yes, I know. Rocky's explained.
Rocky and Professor Mayberry are vital in our attempts to meet that danger. But if they're lost, we must use other means.
I have a suggestion.
It'll be very welcome, Juliandra.
My father, Barbaro's, had dealings with Regalio. And for some time now, I've had overtures from the Nizam. I think I can make a deal with him.
If that's possible, his terms will be drastic.
Will you leave the matter in my hands, Secretary Drake?
Is there any way we can help?
Oh, later, perhaps. I'm as anxious as you are to have Rocky free, and I want to see the planet Earth out of its danger also.
You'll be sure to call on me at any time.
That's agreed.
Our thanks, Juliandra.
Biffen,
Yes, my suzerain.
we'll go to Regalio. You'll be my pilot. See that the ship is prepared. Fricon,
But you trust the Nizam?
you know he's made romantic overtures asking for my hand.
I'm thinking only of your safety, Juliandra.
We must think now of safety for the planet Earth. Bring me the Barbaro locket. I hoped I'd never have to use it.
Can we make the flight with you, Juliandra?
We'll be there to protect you while we save Rocky.
I don't think Rocky would agree. But I do.
What is it you're putting in the locket, Juliandra?
It's the pollen from a Lopanthus blossom. It has an effect that no one can resist.
If we could only be sure where Rocky is.
We'll find him, Vina. He was taken to the planet Regalio.
We've got to get him safely away.
We will. Unless the Nizam decides to hold us also.
The Earthmen have spirit.
You went to a lot of trouble just to find that out.
You've come here for a different purpose.
Oh? They went to a lot of effort to capture us.
Even the greatest efforts of men are but a ripple in time and space.
No, you're wrong. Space is too infinite for us, and time hems us in. Neither you nor we can add the tiniest atom to either, or take away.
You speak of the atom. We've unlocked many secrets, but we failed with the atom. But you shall teach us and add to the glories of Regalio.
Suppose we refuse.
Then you will be returned to Earth. The truth is that when the twin moons are next at their lowest point, your Earth will fall into the oblivion of endless space.
We may be willing to make a trade.
My Nizam, can you let the Earthmen speak of trading with you? What trade do you suggest?
You've discovered how to control the magnetic field.
You know that. You Earthmen know that.
Much more than that. But we wish to confirm our findings with the way you control this energy. For this, we are willing to exchange our knowledge of the many peaceful uses of the atom.
You've shown your spirit. Now you want a bargain, so I see you have talent. Let's hope you don't also prove clever in trying to outwit me, or I shall be forced to order you executed. Is that clear to you?
We stay in line. or else.
Very well. Tort,
My Nizam.
we'll escort them to the magnetorium. Dismiss the others. We've saved this for the last, Earthmen.
This is beyond our conception, Nizam.
The two cylinders, positive and negative poles, are sunk right into the center of our planet, where we find our source of energy. The two poles send their charges to infinite distances. Wherever there's equipment to capture these charges, an unlimited energy is made usable.
I see. Since your spaceships fly by magnetic field, they must be equipped with adapters to receive this energy and turn it into power.
We create light, heat, and cold by the same method, and power for our factories and transportation.
And by aiming the energy through your twin moons, you drew the planetoid Hermes off its orbit.
You knew that, did you? That was preliminary to the destruction of your planet Earth.
And to do this, you use only that single robot.
That was a problem which defied us for generations. The leakage of energy cannot be controlled, and it's sufficient to destroy mortals quickly. So the vast source of energy had to be locked up until we could create a man who was indestructible, a robot. What is it, Zed?
A spacecraft approaching Regalio is asking permission to land.
Did it identify?
Yes, it is the suzerain Juliandra from Herculon.
Juliandra? Of course she's welcome. Now, the landing. Take the Earthmen below to their quarters.
Are the controls neutralized, Biffin?
Yes, Juliandra.
Vina, Bobby, you may come forward. We are being brought into Regalio. Vina, you and Bobby will remain here and keep the hatches secure. Don't open them except at my order.
Yes, Juliandra.
Can't we go with you and rescue Rocky and the Professor?
It's a delicate task, Bobby, but if I need you, I'll call on you. Biffin, when night comes, you'll leave the ship and search for Rocky and the Professor. If possible, release them and bring them here. If the rescue is made, get word to me at the Nizam's palace. Now, secure blast-off belts for landing.
It is our pleasure to escort you, suzerain Juliandra of Herculon.
My charming Juliandra, I still don't know how you regard my proposal of marriage.
I might decide to do as you ask on certain conditions.
Everybody bargains with me, but this bargaining I like. What are the conditions, Juliandra?
Release Rocky Jones and Professor Mayberry, and don't make your planned attack on planet Earth.
You have a personal interest in this Rocky Jones?
Let's call it a friendly interest.
And if I agree to your conditions, Juliandra?
When you agree, Nizam, you may have my answer.
Fill the goblets, Juliandra, while I instruct my counselors. I'm suspicious of Juliandra's visit. She's here only to free the Earthmen.
They're locked safely in the caves.
Did you put a guard on her spaceship?
There was no orders, my Nizam.
Learn to use your own judgment. Put on a guard at once, and a double guard on the Earthmen. I have given orders. Let's drink to our agreement. It's customary for lovers to exchange goblets.
As you say, my Nizam. You exchange the goblets, my Nizam.
Guard! Guard!
If they bring Beth here, we have an outside chance. Here they come.
I'm getting a little rusty for this sort of thing.
Can we neutralize this, Professor?
It's too dangerous, Rocky. It'll take specialized handling.
Biff, you and the Professor go to the spaceship. I'll find Juliandra.
Rocky, they found you.
Yes, he's on his way to the spaceship. We better hurry.
Right on the target, Rocky.
Juliandra!
Nizam! Nizam! Good girl, Rena. Secure blast off belts.
Juliandra, you're quite a girl.
Thank you, Rocky. I consider that a compliment.
Be with us next week, same time, same station, when we again take you into outer space for further adventures with Rocky Jones, Space Ranger.